All right, so let's take a look at number 2 here. So number 2 answers look like this. So the median is 7.5 and the mean is 8.31. Okay, let's go to the next one, number 3. Now, number 3 is the exact same thing, but how you get your material. So it's in a table format. So your data is given to you as a table, which is okay. But now what you have to do is, again, put things in order. So pause the video here and see if you can put those numbers in order. All right, so your page should look like mine. Those are all of the gold medals or medals, it's not necessarily gold, in order from the lowest to the highest. So now the mean, I have to add them all up. So in your calculators, guys, add up 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 9 plus 10 plus 10 plus 12 plus 13 plus 28. And we're going to get 111, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, there are going to be, there's 11 countries. So remember, the mean is the average. What is the average number of medals a country will win? Well, let's divide it out, and we get about 10.09. And I'm going to leave it at that. And this represents medals. So on average, countries will get 110 medals. Now the median, remember, is the exact middle number. So the way I do median is I take one from the front and one from the back, and I just keep working my way until I work to the exact middle. And the exact middle is right there. Okay, that exact middle is 9. So the median, the exact middle number is 9 medals. So the median number of medals they will win is 9. So the range is the largest minus the smallest, and you get 24 medals. Okay, pause the video here and see if you guys can figure out the next one. All right, the next one, we are looking at the land area of U.S. states and territories. So the median, or the exact middle of all of that data, is 86,336 square kilometers, and the mean is 73. So that's quite a bit of difference between the average amount of land for each state and the median amount of land for each state. So again, median is 86,000, a little bit more, and mean, or the average, is around 73. Okay, but what happens, guys, when your data is given to you in a different way? What you're still being asked to find what is the mean, median, and range, okay? But now what would happen if you were given the data is in now in a dot plot? It means the same, like the information we're looking for is the same, but the way the material is presented is different. And so what you have to do is you now have to convert this. So I have 2 dots at 3. So that means I have 3 and 3. I have 2 4s. I have 2 6s. I have 1 9. I have 1 12, 1 13, and 2 15s. Okay. Now notice that is going to be the list of numbers. And what's nice about the dot plot is it's already in order for you. You don't have to go put these in order from lowest to highest. Okay. So pause the video here and see if you can find the median, the mean, and the range for question 5 and question 6. So stop the video here and try 5 and 6. Okay, for 5, the exact middle number is 6. So the median is 6 and the mean is 8.18, and that is the number of touches or hits in a round of hacky sack. So that means on average, if you're playing hacky sack, you'll hit the hacky sack 8 times. But the median, or the exact middle, is about 6 hits. For number 6, we're looking at the adult male height in inches. So on average, adult men are about 72 inches, and the median, or the exact middle, is also 72 inches. That works out rather well, okay? All right, but again, what happens when the way the data is presented changes? So what happens if now your data is listed as a stem and leaf? Well, all you have to do is look at the key, and the key will tell you how to build this. So this is 14/6 represents 1,460. So now we have to go build our list from our stem and leaf. So the first one we have is 13/0, and that translates to 1,300. Then I have 1306, so it'll be 1360, and I'm going to keep going. 1460, another 1460, a 1470, okay, 1470. Then I'm on to the 15s. So 1510, 1520, 1550, and 1560. Okay, notice I'm just using the key. Okay, I'm on the 16s now, so that'll be 1670. Okay, again, you need to pause the video here. Take a look at the key for both 7 and 8 and see if you can write your data set. And this is going to be the weight of the cars and the minutes to run a 5K. But pause the video here and see if you can find the mean and the median and the range. Okay, we haven't been talking too much about range, but you can still look at it. Find the median and the mean of this data set, and then try this stem and leaf. Okay. All right, guys, so here are the answers. So car weights, the median or the exact middle of car weights is 1,490 kilograms. And on average, a car will weigh 1,486 kilograms, or the mean is 1,486. Okay, let's look at number 8. So number 8, we're looking at the number of minutes, or how long does it take on average for someone to run a 5K. So on average, it takes them 32.7 minutes, and the median, or that exact middle, is 34.5 minutes. Okay. All right, last group here, guys. And this last group has to deal with what's known as a histogram. The question is not going to change, guys. The question is, what is the average and what is the median, or the exact middle number? So how in the world do you handle something like this? Well, you're just trying to get your data set. So I always write this, okay? In Iowa, there are 24. They've been to the National Basketball Tournament 24 times. How did I know that? Well, here's Iowa. There's 24. Seton Hall has been, well, that's 8. That's 10. That's 12. So halfway between 8 and 10 is 9. What you need to do is you need to go write this out, okay? How tall is each bar in the histogram? Well, this one is 30. This one is 32. Oops, I missed this guy. Kentucky is at 22. Air Force is at 4. Pennsylvania is 22. That'll be at 23. Alabama is there, 16, 18 is at 19. St. Louis is at 9. And Pacific is at 9. And Furnham is at 6. Okay, you now have your data set. Let's put them in order. So the smallest number is 4. Then I'm at 6. Then I have 1, 2, 3 9s. Then I'm at 19, 22, 23, 24, 30, and 32. Okay. So notice I just used my histogram to build my list of numbers. It doesn't matter in which format you're given your data, you just need to generate your list. So pause the video here and see if you can do question 9 and 10. Create your list and find the median and the mean for that data set. Okay, so let's look at number 9, the basketball tournament. So on average, those schools would have been in 17 of, they would have made 17 appearances in the big tournament. And the average, so that's the average, but the median or the very middle number would have been 19. So The median would be 19 appearances in the big tournament. All right, let's look at 10, the Academy Awards for the movies. So in that category, like Driving Miss Daisy, Platoon, oh my gosh, if you guys have ever seen any of these, Silence of the Lambs, please tell me you've seen Silence of the Lambs, guys. Okay, so off of those movies, the average would have won 4.64 Academy Awards. The median would have been 4 Academy Awards. All right, so let's just do a quick recap of what it was you did. Given a list of data points, you need to find the center, that is the median and the mean, what's going on in the middle of the data set. Spread is that range, so it's just the highest point minus the lowest point. But sometimes your data can be given to you as a table. You still generate the same list and you still do the same calculations. Okay, sometimes your data is given to you as a dot plot. It's okay, generate your list, find your median and your average, or what's known as your mean. Stem and leaf is also a possibility. Again, you're just generating a list and finding that. And the last way that you could possibly see is going to be a histogram, but you're going to do the same thing, generate a list, find out what's happening in the center of the data. All right. Please make sure that you understand how to do these. We will be having a little quiz on how to find all of these in the next coming weeks. So if you're confused at all, please stop by and see one of the Algebra 1 teachers. We are happy to help. Have a great day, Algebra 1.